Thank you. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji tout le monde. Pour commencer cette méditation et ce petit puja collectif, nous allons faire namaskar, monter notre kundalini et faire notre bandhan collectivement. Nous allons nous préparer intérieurement, fermer les yeux et demander à Shri Ganesha à l'intérieur de nous l'autorisation de bien vouloir qu'il nous donne son autorisation pour que nous puissions performer ce puja au pied de Shri Mataji. Nous allons chanter les 3 mantras du Sahasrara.
Tvameva Sakshat Trigunatvika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhakti Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhakti Sakshat Shri Sahasra Swami Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Shri Mataji, en ce dimanche 26 septembre, nous vous invitons à bien vouloir venir et accepter ce puja que nous vous offrons à vos pieds de lotus en préparation au Diwali Puja 2021. S'il vous plaît, acceptez nos prières et notre dévotion. S'il vous plaît, permettez ce puja nous aider à établir à l'intérieur de nous les lumières du Diwali pour que quand le moment soit venu, nous puissions exposer cette lumière au monde entier. Shri Mataji, nous vous demandons humblement pardon pour les erreurs que nous pourrions commettre durant ce puja. Pour inviter Shri Mataji, nous allons faire l'arti de bienvenue. Si Auntie Nathalie et Auntie Minakshi voulaient bien venir pour donner l'arti.
With today's vibrations, you can see when you are prepared for a puja, how much you get. Today you can feel. So the divine is very anxious to act. Only thing you have to prepare yourself. And all these preparations are going to help you tremendously. As we are now Sahaj Yogis, we have to know that we have become something different from what we were. We are yogis, we are higher people than others. And as such, we have to understand one thing, that we are not like other human beings who say something and do something, who can live with hypocrisy. That's why all the problems have arisen out of all the religions. A person who says he is a Christian, he is absolutely antichrist. Who says who is Islamic, he is absolutely anti-Muhammad. Who says who is a Hindu is absolutely anti-Sri Krishna. This is the main reason why all the religions have failed so far. Because human beings talk big of ideals. They all say that we have this ideal, that ideal. But they are not those ideals. They cannot live with those ideals. The ideals are not in their lives. They are outside. But they go about saying that these are our ideals. They become fanatics. But they are not the ideals. By Sahaja Yoga now, you have the method, you have the possibility that you can become the ideals. The ideal has to first to be understood through your brains, in the West especially. What are the ideals we have become or we have to become? What we can achieve? This idea you must have. And secondly, you must have a capacity to deepen your meditative power, so that these ideals go and settle in your heart as a part and parcel of your being. That you can't live without these ideals. We can take an example, say, of Christ. For Christ, he and his ideals were the same. There's no difference between the two. He did not talk of one thing, did another thing, and executed a third thing. This will be the difference between the Sahaja Yogis and non-Sahaja Yogis. That whatever are your ideals have to be expressed in your life every moment, because you are that. If you are gold, then gold is gold all the time. It is not gold sometimes, then sometimes iron, and sometimes mud. It is gold all the time. Only human beings are like that. That sometimes they can be snakes, lions, and could be foxes also. But as Sahaja Yogis, you become pure human beings. And this is what we have to know. It is not difficult to strive for it. It's not difficult. Because now you have the power to deepen your roots to your heart. So, the brain must be used to understand clearly what are the ideals of a Sahaja Yogi. What are the things that a Sahaja Yogi should do. How he should behave in life. What methods he should follow. And then he has to bring it to his heart through meditative processes, through surrendering. How I give you second birth, you know very well. I conceive you in my heart. Otherwise I cannot do it. Because my heart is so pure, it cleanses you. My compassion, my love cleanses you. And then I can take you out of my sasrara. Otherwise, how will I do that? And when that has happened, you have become a new personality. So you are very different from all others. Because a spirit has given birth to your spirit. You have been cleansed by the spirit. So you cannot live like that, like all other human beings are living. All the clashes, all the problems of human beings are because they are not what they talk. Ideals are out of their life. That is how a Sahajogi will show himself up compared to anybody else. Take an example, say, of Abraham Lincoln. Alright? Abraham Lincoln believed that everybody must have freedom and the government should be for the public, for the people. Whatever he taught, he practiced it. Whatever he believed in, he worked it out. Gave his life for it. That's why he's a great man. Think of Mahatma Gandhi. They were not like Christ incarnations. Think of any great man. Think of Shivaji Maharaj. Any one of the saints. They were human beings. But once they knew this is the principle on which we have to live, they become one with the principles. They do not compromise. So what Sahajogi has to be, that we should understand. A Sahajogi is a person who has got realization through the Kundalini. And Kundalini is the motherhood in it. Is the caring, nourishing power. But mother will never compromise with the son. If he wants to kill somebody, she'll say no. I mean, a real mother. She will even shoot that son who tries to do wrong things. In the same way, if you become the mother of yourself, then you have to look after yourself in the same manner that you nourish yourself. And all others also. You have to nourish them, care for them, and do not compromise with wrongdoings, unrighteous things, absurd things. Now, when I tell you this, it is not necessary for you to feel guilty. We have to look upward. Those who are standing even on a lower staircase, if they are looking upward, they are all right. But those who are standing at a higher steps and looking downward will go down. So look forward. What we have to do in our day-to-day life, in simple relationships, even husband, wife, children, parents. Are you becoming silent within yourself? Are you nourishing it with your silence, with your compassion? Or you are supporting something that is absolutely anti-God? If you become the ideals, the power of ideals itself will make you so dynamic that you don't need to consult anybody. You become the ideal. They are like torches. Your ideals itself will be enlightened. So the first attitude should be, how do we deepen ourselves? That should be first attitude. Now say a husband and wife are quarreling morning till evening. They cannot be Sahajogis. Absurdities. If they are quarreling, they are not Sahajogis. Take it for granted. Now what you have to do if two persons are quarreling? The one who is a Sahajogi will leave that wife. I have nothing to do with wife, I have no wife, nothing. Keep out. Detach completely from it. Just don't talk to that wife. Keep out. Detach completely from it. Just don't talk to that wife. Don't discuss, don't bother about it, just detach. If the son is like that, just detach. Up to a point. But no quarreling, no argument, nothing. Complete silence. A silent protest must be developed. But in that silence, you should not be a cowardly person. So many people are cowards. And that cowardliness, they think, is their silent prose. A person who is really powerful will not deter, will not be aggressive, but will not also take aggression. So in your meditations, you have to sit down. Now what do you say in meditation? Try to see all the chakras. What chakras are catching? Face it yourself. These might be from your past life. Some chakras are weak. Try to make them all right. Try to strengthen them. Because ideals have to be worked out, the instrument has to be all right. If the instrument is a crazy one, how will you do? So first of all, you must develop your instrument properly. It should be balanced, powerful, not cowardly. People should feel your power. Of course, the power is of love, but love doesn't mean that you compromise with all the nonsensical things. There should be no compromise at all. It's a very self-certifying state. You cannot say when it is so. You just cannot say. Itself, the state will certify that I am all right now. I have reached that state. You cannot say after 5 hours, 3 minutes, 2 seconds, you will become that. You just mature and you see that maturity within you. Once you understand that unless and until you become your ideals, you are not a Sahajogi. Everybody can call themselves Sahajogi. There is no inauguration. We don't have any sort of a inauguration of a university where people can come and get their degrees and diplomas. All right, you are certified twice born. There are some who are several times twice born. They are twice born today, tomorrow they are not. Then again they come twice born, again twice born. Some of them can be 108 times twice born in surgery. And even then they are not certified. So you have to give yourself a certificate. There is no university to do that. You have to understand yourself. What are your problems? Why you are behaving like that? You treat yourself as a child. When it is needed, you have to rebuke yourself. When you have to glorify, you should glorify yourself. So now you separate. You become the mother, the spirit is the mother, and you, whatever you are, which has to grow, is the child. Mother is the ideal. She is the inspiration. She is the power. And the child is the recipient. If the child is an obstinate fellow, then you can't do anything about it. Also find out. You might be one of them. I know who are they like that. There are many. And you can find them out in no time. Obstinate fellows, if they live with 10 people, suddenly we hear reports of their existence. They are quite eloquent. Even if they are not talking a word, people can tell you, I had a fight with such and such. That person said such and such thing to me. That person was so cruel to me. That person demanded this. You know which person it is, where. You see, as diamond can be made out, thorns can be made out also any time you go near the thorn, anyone. Without exception, it will bite everyone. It is not going to spare, it's a thorn. So thorn has to be a thorn. But if you are a Sahajogi, you have to be a flower. And a strong flower. And an eternal flower that always grows, does not fade. Always growing, never fades. Such a flower you have to. Then you will be surprised that you do not get into a trip of ego, neither you go into a complete collapse of super-ego. So much you know that any one of you can be called as a scholar, I can tell you. I mean, so many times people have asked me, are they all scholars that you have your disciples? You know so much more than any saint ever knew, I can assure. But you know only in the brain, outside. It's all blah, blah, blah. It comes to the brain, you use it to show off to others, and finished. It doesn't even settle down there. Then how will it go to the heart? So everybody is talking big. They can impress people. I mean, if some journalists come here, they'll be so impressed by the Sahajogis. So many wise men in England sitting down here. But you laugh at yourself. You have known all this because I've been speaking too much. Also, the spirit is shining. Let your spirit shine in such a way that people know this is a man who is completely integrated. The spirit, the talk, the behavior, the life itself is completely integrated. And this is what is Sahasrara. So if there is no integration, you have not achieved your Sahasrara. There will be no need to pull your ears. A day should come when you all will raise your heads with great pride and glory. Because your ideals will shine like ornaments. I want to say those days, and all those who claim to be Sahajogis become that. That's the most important thing. All other things are useless. Getting an ashram, getting this, doing that. Forget it. What you have to manage is this child which has to grow, who is still naughty, sometimes tries to misbehave. Now put it right. You give it a name. You call yourself a Sahajogi. And that child, as Mr. X, Mr. Y, whatever your name has been, and always try to tell, now will you behave yourself? Get up in the morning, have your bath, sit down for meditation. I feel lazy, the child says I can't. Then you accept the child. Then the child will become the mother and you will be losing your powers. excuses. The child knows, very intelligent. It's a very clever child, extremely intelligent, knows how to deceive you. But the child also knows innately what it needs. If it comes to know that the mother in you has developed that personality, then it accepts mother's personality. But if the child knows the mother herself is weak, then he starts taking advantage of the mother. So you have to not fight yourself, but to tame. And this is very easy. You start enjoying it, looking at yourself. Oh, Mr. So and so. Then you won't be angry. I know how to handle you. You are hiding behind there, all right? Giving excuses. And the child grows big. So big that mother sees that and is amazed. Like in Sri Krishna's childhood, the mother was Yashoda and the child was Sri Krishna. It's very symbolic. And he used to play very naughty tricks. And she said, you went and ate that mud from there. I know you have eaten. He said, how can I eat? How can I? I can't even go out of the house. I'm sitting down here. Where is the mud? How can I eat? You did eat. I know you have eaten. So, better show me your mouth. He says, really? And then the mouth opens and the complete Vishwasura. Complete vision of the whole Vishwa she sees. And the mother falls at his feet. That's what it should. This mother has to fall at the feet of the child that has grown. Very symbolic. That is how you have to grow into that Vishwaswarupa, into that collective being, into that Virata. Arjuna and Sri Krishna is another very good symbolic thing. Arjuna was a friend, used to take liberties with Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna tried to tell him about Gita, all these things. But still, Sri Krishna could not convince him of that. All these were just outside, blah blah blahs. As mother talks are very entertaining, very humorous, nice to hear them. Instead of listening to any music, better to hear mother's talks. And then the people think, if they are listening to mother, they have become mother already. That's what happened to Arjuna also. But still, he found out that there's something lacking in him. That he has not become the ideal. Still his attention is not there as it should have been. So he asked Sri Krishna, I think I'll see your great image. Krishna said, all right, are you prepared? He said, yes, I'm prepared. And then he became the Virata, the vision of the Virata. And when he saw it, he said, stop it, it's too much for me. That's what should happen to your friend who is this child. That it should become that Virat. When you see that, you should be amazed at yourself, oh God, I have grown like this. Just like Yashoda falling at the feet of the little child. You have to fall at the feet of the child that is within. I'm sure this will happen now. So remember that no argument, no explanation. Mother is forgiving. She'll forgive you everything. You know that. Anything you do, I'll forgive you. Even if you murder me, I'll forgive you. But you won't be able to forgive yourself. So allow that child to grow fully. Who are the children crying like this? Why are they crying? Which child is that? Huh? Aarti has a problem. Take Aarti out. You must clear her. She has had problems for so many days. You must clear that child. Take her out for a while. Still screaming. Better take her out. You must look after them and find out what's wrong with your children if they are crying. I know what are the children still not all right. Just don't pamper their ego. Work it out. Clear them out. It's important. Don't want to be bhutish. All their lives they'll be bhutish like this. I've seen many children who are like this. They see me, they cry, weep, shout. It's not a sign of a healthy child. Bridget's son would not even look at me. He used to scream and shout. Now look at him, how nice he's become. So any child who is like that, you don't say that, don't avoid the topic. Look after that child. Put him right. You have to see that the child is all right. As you have to put your child all right, also put the child which is really your son. And do not live with that kind of a misunderstanding. If a child cries like that, there's something wrong with the child. They are singled out. If you find your attention is going here and there, if you are not attentive in the program, something wrong with you also. If you go off to sleep, something very seriously wrong with you. At that time, if you are thinking of other things, then something wrong with you. You get headaches, something wrong with you. Judge yourself. Clear out. You must clear out. That's very important. If you are still getting into tempers, irritation, anger, there's no balance that has come in you, something wrong with you. If you know how to control your anger, then it's all right. You will find out everywhere how negativity works, in small things. Everybody is improving, but it's rather slow. It can be very fast if you meditate. That's very important. You have to know how to make your chakras all right. Your mantras are to be seen. Mantras are to be such that they should not be mechanical. Just saying something mechanically, you should see it from your heart. Again, if you do not say mantras through your heart, mantra is not siddha. Means you may go on saying 100 times, it will have no effect. Siddha mantra is that you say that, it has an effect. It works. If it does not work, then your mantra has no meaning. So the development has to be within and without, and you have to certify yourself. Nobody else going to certify. If you want to give yourself a false certificate, go ahead. If you want to cheat yourself, go ahead. It's not going to help anyone. But if you want to really have the joy and the bliss of the grace of Heavenly Father, then come out of it. Many misidentifications that are there have to be given up to enjoy that beauty. It's such a great day today to meet you all. Today is a day we celebrate in India, where relationship between brothers and sisters are to be established. They're very pure. Brothers and sisters relationship is without any lust or greed. It's pure relationship, where the sister prays for the protection of the brother, and brother prays for the self-sufficiency of the kshema, well-being of the sister. So this time you have to think of your other Sahajoginis and Sahajogis who are like your brothers and sisters. You have to think like that. Purify your hearts. It's something funny in these countries, you know that. There's no such relationship exists. Purify your mind today on that point. That everybody else is my brother or sister. If you are married, it's alright. But look at everyone, try to look at everyone as a brother and a sister. Both relationships don't exist. This is a funny country where there is no relationship which is pure. It's such a filth, I tell you. If you read them, you can't believe it. Such perversion. Especially innocent people like children are attacked. Think of them as virgins. Be careful. And the young girls should know that they are virgins. If they go about with boys and they are Sahajogis, they are not. Sahajoginis have to be chaste women, powerful. Chastity is their power, and men too. After Sahajoga, men should become conscious of their chastity. That is their power too. You see, this was nomadic time, when the men used to go for hunting and women used to cook in the house. Men were supposed to have 5 women. They were nomadic people. Then they became sophisticated. Then the monogamy started, which reached a certain point. Then again this kind of an abandoned life started. This is nomadic life. Now women also have become nomadic. Men and women are all nomadic and primitive. After sophistication they have become primitive. This is the problem is. But now you have to become higher beings where there are pure relationships. Any relationship, supposing there was something in between me and this instrument, we cannot use it. Any connection can be cut off if there is something in between. To have the best connection is to have pure relationships. And it should be discretionary. Mother is a mother, father is a father, sister is a sister, brother is a brother. All these are different various types of relationships should be understood. Women must understand they are women and men must understand they are men. Also relationship to yourself is very important. Women should not try to be men, we cannot be. And men should not try to be women. It's wrong, because basically they are different people. They are born differently. What is the difference? A man is more meticulous, he knows more about machines, details about it. A woman will see the pattern. Woman will listen to the tune more. Man will be singing to the instruments. That's the nature. God has created you. After all, somebody has to see this and somebody has to see that. Both are beautiful. Nobody is higher or lower. But enjoy yourself as being a woman, enjoy yourself as being a man. But man does not mean that you aggress women, thinking stupidly that you are higher than women in evolution. Or women dominating men, thinking that by dominating them they can put them right. They have never put them right by that. They have gone absolutely cabbages. Men have become cabbages. Wherever women dominate, men become cabbages. They have not put them right. So both the qualities must be nourished and developed. And the relationship between man and woman should be of pure love, pure love. Once you start purifying yourself, these things will automatically work out. And you'll respect each other. Actually, you are all yogis. I have to respect you. And you have to respect each other. On the contrary, I find there is no respect. You are all great saints. Yes, you are. Respect. Respect each other. You are not to talk harshly to anyone, trouble anyone. Try to do as much as possible for others. This is the way we have to change. This is no brand of any culture. Is the culture of God we are talking about. It is the culture of His kingdom, where we give others, enjoy giving, doing for others, loving others, caring for others, without any return. If you little bit help yourself, the divine is very anxious. You have seen today the vibrations are so much that really I am finding it difficult even to talk. Sucking. It's going on. Just a little thing you did yesterday or this morning. Tremendous vibrations. And you will be thrown into that. You will blossom into something. Just pay attention to yourself. And first and foremost, respect yourself, because you are a yogi. You cannot be indignified. You cannot be stupid. You cannot be high-handed. You cannot be dishonest. You have to be a sweet, matured personality, because you are a yogi. I mean, you should call yourself yogi XYZ. Sure, you are. But calling yogi and fighting and pulling each other's hair,
Nous allons commencer à offrir ce puja en récitant le mantra de Shri Ganesha et le Ganesha Atharvashish.
Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Namaste Gavakataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dartasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi Tvameva Sarvam Karvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshat Atmasi Nityam Vedam Vashmi Satyam Vashmi Ava Tvamam Ava Bhaktaram Ava Shrutaram Avadataram Avadataram Avanushadam Avashisham Avapashatat Avapurastat Avudaratat Avadakshinatat Avachodvatat Avadalatat Sarvatomam Pai Pai Samantat Tvam Maya Swam Shimaya Tvam Ananda Maya Swam Brahma Maya Tvam Satchidananda Vidyosi Tvam Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvam Jnanamayo Vijnanamayusi Sarvam Jagadidam Tvato Jayati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvatashtishtati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayi Dayamishyati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayi Pratyeti Tvam Bhumi Rapo Naro Niro Nara Tvam Shatvari Vakpadani Tvam Gunatrayatita Tvam Dehatrayatita Tvam Kalatrayatita Tvam Muladhara Shitosi Nityam Tvam Shakti Trayatmaka Tvam Yogino Jayanti Nityam Tvam Brahma Tvam Vishnu Tvam Rudra Tvam Indra Tvam Agni Tvam Vayu Tvam Surya Tvam Chandramas Tvam Brahma Bhurbuva Swarum Gananadim Purvam Mukshaya Vanadim Tadanantaram Anushvara Parataram Adendru Lasitam Tarena Rudam Etatava Manusvarupam Akara Purva Rupam Akaro Madhyama Rupam Anusvara Shantya Rupam Vindurudara Rupam Nada Sandanam Sanita Sandhi Saisha Ganesha Vidya Ganaka Rishi Nishri Gayatri Chanda Ganapati Devata Om Yam Ganapataye Namaha Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tano Danti Prachodayat Ekadantam Chaturhastam Pashamankusharanam Radam Chavalakam Aste Vidranam Ushakasham Raktam Namodaram Shurpa Karnakam Rakta Vasasam Rakta Kandalu Hitangam Rakta Pushpai Supujitam Bhaktanu Kampinam Devam Jagakaramashukam Avirudam Shishyaru Bhakti Purushatparam Evam Jayati Yo Nityam Sayogi Yoginam Varam Namo Gangapataye Namo Gangapataye Namaha Pramadapataye Namaste Astu Lambodharaya Ekadantaya Vignanashine Shiva Sukaya Shri Radhamutaye Namo Namaha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Nous allons maintenant dire le mantra à Shri Lakshmi pour commencer son puja.
Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Si Anti-Claire et Tati Béa peuvent venir pour parfumer les pieds de Shrimataji.
On va lire l'hymne à Sri Lakshmi par Sri Shankaracharya. La maîtresse de maison d'une famille très pauvre donna en aumône un fruit de mirobolant, tout ce qu'elle possédait, au jeune renonçant Shankara. Le maître de l'Advaita Vedanta prononça alors cette hymne à Sri Lakshmi, la déesse de la richesse, en lui demandant de verser un flot d'or sur cette famille. La déesse lui accorda ce vœu. Puisse le jeu du regard de la très propice déesse Lakshmi, demeure de toute abondance, m'accorder la prospérité. Regard de l'œil posé sur le corps du Seigneur Hari, à la peau agrémentée de frissons, tout comme on dirait d'une abeille suspendue à l'arbre Tamala, orné de bourgeons prêts à éclore. Puisse cette guirlande des regards de la déesse, née de la mer, me donner la prospérité, guirlande naïve d'incessantes allées et venues sur le visage de Murari, mouvement d'amour et de pudeur, telle une ronde d'abeilles sur un grand lotus. Puisse un demi-regard des yeux d'Indira, semblable à une fleur de lotus bleu pleinement éclose, se poser un instant sur moi, regard habile à donner par jeu le poste de maître des dieux et du monde, source immense de félicité, même pour celui qui détruisit le démon Mura, Shri Vishnu. Puisse m'apporter la prospérité les regards de Lakshmi joyeusement posés sur Mukunda, l'œil à demi fermé, en pleine félicité, sans cligner soumis à Kama, les cils et la pupille fixe louchant un peu. Puisse Lakshmi, figure parfaite de mère de tous les mondes, m'apporter tous les bonheurs, elle qui, comme l'éclair sur la nuée, resplendit sur la poitrine, belle comme une ronde de nuages de l'ennemi de Kaitaba. Puisse la guirlande des regards de Lakshmi vouer au moindre désir de son Seigneur, elle qui scintille comme un collier de brillants sur la poitrine de Vishnu, où étincelle le bijou Kautsuba, puisse cette guirlande de regards me donner le bonheur. Puisse le demi-regard désœuvré et nonchalant de la fille de l'océan tomber sur moi, regard qui, parmi aux dieux amour, Mamata, d'obtenir pour la première fois une place auprès de Vishnu, réceptacle de bon augure.
Si tout le monde peut s'avancer deux par deux pour offrir les fleurs.
Puisse le nuage, regard de la bien-aimée de Narayana, poussé par le vent de la compassion, répandre sur l'oisillon que je suis une pluie de richesse, éloignant à jamais la brûlure du mauvais sort. Puisse le regard de Lakshmi, dont l'éclat réjouit le cœur de lotus, me donner la prospérité désirée. Les hommes qui sont l'objet de cette faveur, même s'ils n'ont pas conçu de désir, obtiennent aisément le séjour dans le ciel. Prosternation devant la jeune épouse du Seigneur suprême des trois mondes, renommée déesse de la parole, épouse de Garudadvaja, Shakambhari et conjointe de Shashishekara, toute occupée au jeu de créer, préserver et détruire. Prosternation devant vous, révélation qui engendre le fruit des bonnes actions. Prosternation devant vous, déesse Rati, océan de vertu éminente. Prosternation devant vous, énergie, sise dans la fleur de lotus. Prosternation devant vous, prospérité, bien-aimée de Purushottama. Salutations à la déesse au visage de lotus. Salutations à la déesse née de l'océan de lait. Salutations à la déesse toute pareille à la lune et au nectar. Salutations à l'épouse de Narayana. Salutations à celle qui a pour trône un lotus d'or. Salutations à celle qui gouverne le disque de la terre. Salutations à celle qui offre sa compassion aux dieux. Salutations à l'épouse de Vishnu. Salutations à la déesse, fille de Bhrigu. Salutations à celle qui se voit sur la poitrine de Vishnu. Salutations à Lakshmi, qui trône sur un lotus. Salutations à l'épouse de Damodara. Salutations à la beauté aux yeux de lotus. Salutations à la richesse, mère du monde. Salutations à celle qu'honorent les dieux. Salutations à l'épouse du fils de Nanda. Puissent vos regards aux yeux de lotus, mère adorable, veillez toujours sur moi, ces regards qui donnent la richesse, qui réjouissent tous les sens, qui dispensent la souveraineté. En les vénérant, votre serviteur obtient toutes les richesses. Je vous vénère donc, maîtresse du cœur de Vishnu, par la parole, par les gestes et par la pensée. Souveraine aux yeux de lotus, aux mains de lotus, ornée de fleurs parfumées et de vêtements immaculés, belle épouse de Hari, qui dépensez la prospérité aux trois mondes, accordez-moi votre grâce. Au matin, je salue la mère des mondes, dont les membres sont aspergés de la belle eau pure de la Ganga céleste, que déversent avec des pots d'or les éléphants des 4 points cardinaux, maîtresse de tous les mondes, fille de l'océan de nectar. Ô Lakshmi, épouse de Vishnu, aux yeux baignés de vagues de pitié, regardez-moi, moi qui suis le dernier des malheureux, un objet véritablement digne de pitié. Ceux qui, chaque jour, de ces versets louent Lakshmi, la mère des trois mondes, faite des trois Védas, ceux-là brillent par leur supériorité spirituelle et leur grande fortune. Dans le monde, ils jouissent de la considération de ceux qui savent.
Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Nous allons offrir les 10 noms de Sri Lakshmi. Vous êtes la Lakshmi primordiale, Sri Adya Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui donne la connaissance, Shri Vidya Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vidya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui donne la chance, Shri Saubhagya Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Saubhagya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui donne la grâce de l'esprit, Shri Amruta Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Amruta Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui est le principe de l'épouse, Shri Gruha Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gruha Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Raja Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui est la vérité, Shri Satya Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Satya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui se réjouit, Shri Bhogya Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhogya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui donne le yoga, Shri Yoga Lakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Yoga Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Vous êtes la Lakshmi qui donne le pouvoir de l'évolution, Shri Mahalakshmi.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Nous allons accueillir toutes ces Lakshmi dans notre Nadi Chakra. Et enfin, nous allons pouvoir offrir l'arti à Shri Mataji en la remerciant de nous avoir accordé, d'avoir éveillé en nous tous ces aspects de la Lakshmi.
Sabako dua dena, ma sabako dua dena, jaya nirmala mataji, jaya nirmala mataji, dil mein sada rehna, ma sabako dua dena. सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। संकट कारण कितने लिए अवता माँ कितने लिए अवता विश्व में तेरी महिमा विश्व में तेरी महिमा तू गंगा यमुना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना जो शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ सुख ही मिला उसको गायत्री के दिल में हो माँ गायत्री के दिल में हो माँ रात के ना जाना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना मानव में अवतारते कर दिया उजियारा माँ कर दिया उजियारा कलियुग में माया है कलियुग में माया है फिर भी बेचारा माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना संत जनों की दाती हे भारत माता माँ हे भारत माता इस धरती का राखे इस धरती का राखे दुख से दूर करना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना सब दिल में आए मधु संगीत सुन लो माँ मधु संगीत सुन लो हो सके जो सेवा हो सके जो सेवा हमसे करा देना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महामाया Purnadvika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalpi Sakshat Shri Sahasra Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Ki Jai.
Nous allons rester encore quelques minutes en méditation avec cette prière. We'll keep in meditation for 5 minutes with this prayer at the Divine Lotus feet of our Holy Mother. As Diwali is a festival of light, festival of family, Mother has one family, Sahaj family, divine family, which you have given us. We pray humbly today that you keep us in your divine innocence, divine love towards you, Mother, first, so that this love is spread towards the Sangha, towards each other. Mataji, in your divine grace, we pray humbly that our individual and collective egos conditioning be fully dissolved in your ocean of love, so that we can prepare this Diwali Puja in complete oneness, with full heart, love, and feeling your divine presence, your divine guidance, with all the deities around us to guide us, to show us how to worship you, Mother. Please, Mother, bless us with this beautiful love that you have given us and you give us each and every day. We humbly pray that only the love, only the light, only the surrendering, only the humility will be expressed to worship you, to venerate you, Mother, and to offer you a very beautiful puja. Thank you again and again. Jai Shri Mataji. So we can keep in silence. On peut rester en silence quelques instants. Et ensuite, on va écouter à Banjan, offert pour ce Diwali. Jai Shri Mataji.
तन पिंजरे के अंदर बैठा आत्म राम कहे पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना पंछी वही रहे पंछी वही रहे पिंजरे के अंदर बैठा आत्म राम कहे पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना पंछी वही रहे पंछी वही रहे इस पिंजरे के 9 दरवाजे ना साकल ना ताला इस पिंजरे के 9 दरवाजे ना साकल ना ताला खुले हुए पिंजरे में रहता पंछी उड़ने वाला इस पिंजरे के 9 दरवाजे ना साकल ना ताला खुले हुए पिंजरे में रहता पंछी उड़ने वाला पिंजरा जन्मे पिंजरापन पे हो पिंजरा जन्मे पिंजरापन पे पिंजरा जरे पहे पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना पंछी वही रहे पंछी वही रहे ना जाने ना जाने कितने युग से पिंजरे पंछी का नाता ना जाने कितने युग से पिंजरे पंछी का नाता पंच तत्व निर्मित यह पिंजरा बिखर बिखर जुड़ जाता ना जाने कितने युग से पिंजरे पंछी का नाता पंच तत्व निर्मित यह पिंजरा बिखर बिखर जुड़ जाता हानि लाभ सुख दुख पिंजरे का लाभ सुख दुख पिंजरे का पंछी आप सहे। पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना, पंछी वही रहे, पंछी वही रहे। लख 84 भांत के पिंजरे हो, लख 84 भांत के पिंजरे, पंछी सब एक जैसे। लख 84 भांत के पिंजरे, पंछी सब एक जैसे। ज्ञानी सोचे इस पिंजरे से मुक्ति मिले तो कैसे। लख 84 भांत के पिंजरे, पंछी सब एक जैसे। ज्ञानी सोचे इस पिंजरे से मुक्ति मिले तो कैसे। पिंजरे के सहयोग से ही, पिंजरे के सहयोग से ही पिंजरे से मुक्ति लहे। पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना, पंछी वही रहे, पंछी वही रहे। तन पिंजरे के अंदर बैठा आत्म राम कहे। पिंजरा दिन दिन होए पुराना, पंछी वही रहे, पंछी वही रहे, पंछी वही रहे, पंछी वही रहे।
Nous allons clore ce puja en faisant namaskar collectivement, en montant notre kundalini et faisant notre bandhani.
Thank you.